Alert, prepare for big changes. Now we have proof, it's not just the climatic, geological and astronomical changes that the approach of Nibiru will bring to our world. At the right time we will give the real reason for the disappearance of ancient civilizations. Nibiru is inhabited by dimensional beings, gorillas. The Bible calls them cherubs. 6 bodies are pure energy, they can manipulate our physical matter. We have shocking evidence, they are in the 6th dimensional layer. The world powers know this, because they come to end the type of government that exists on Earth. Important detail: Nibiru is not their place of origin, it is just a carrier and quantum training base. Humanity is not prepared to hear this, much less when we present the true content. The god of these warriors has an extraordinarily high power. Religions give him different names, but we discovered that the basis of his name is in the tetragram. Nibiru was conceived of highly sophisticated matter, material unknown to humanity. It is not a typical comet planet, it's an elaborate winged disk, with intrusion magnetism rigging, and has the ability to alter the orbits of other planets. It's a fucking never heard before. The most incredible thing is that the Bible speaks of Nibiru and its inhabitants, of other names, and religions call them angels. In one of these documents we find the impressive arrival of an armada of these cherubim from Nibiru to Mesopotamia Philistine. There was the famous kingdom of Judah, at the time ruled by a king Hezekiah. He was surrounded by the army of the greatest power of the time, Assyria of Sennacherib, in 701 BC. A single warrior being from Nibiru defeated 185,000 men of Sennacherib, and put an end to that world power at the time. Subscribe to the channel. You will vomit with admiration, because we were and are deceived, in schools, religions and creation. Ancient Jerusalem has always been of great relevance to the people of Nibiru. Mesopotamia has always been their place of entry into the land. And it will be the site of the final war. It was all written, but in an enigmatic way. In these same documents 2 races also dimensional have taken possession of the earth, making us cattle. We are slaves from birth to death. They are at war over the control of the human race. They were the parents of the Nephilims, the giant hybrid beings that inhabited the land. Zecharia Sitchin talked about it and he was right. Their planet was purposefully impacted and destroyed before the universal flood. It was the planet Tiamat that was between Mars and Jupiter, where the asteroid belt is now. These beings are in the deep center of the Earth, after the breathing zone thousands of kilometers beyond Antarctica. We are collateral damage. The Apostle Paul was right. The fight is not against flesh and blood, it is the fight between these beings of Nibiru against the beings of Tiamat, fathers of the Nephilim. Apparently the understanding seems simple. The dominant beings of the earth are not willing to lose the power of 6 centuries. The arrival of Nibiru is scheduled. It only remains for us not to be in the wrong place, at the wrong time, during extreme weather, geological and astrophysical events. The documents we have clearly support what the Bible says in Isaiah 24:20. The earth will stagger like a drunk, because they will take the earth from its axis, to destroy the foundations of the base of the enemy beings. The magma in the core of the earth will transform the terrestrial map. Maybe we will no longer be here to watch such devastating power. This is just a drop of water from the information we have. The puzzle is complete, we have all the variables, so subscribe to the channel, spread our videos, so we have relevance, so we can show all the material we have, if you allow us. It just depends yours. We think 3,000 subscribers spreading this information is enough. You will know whether Christ's return will be visible or invisible, and who he was, and the incredible power he has, as well as the transformation necessary to live and die for us. At the bottom of the oceans today there are more than 4,000 active, and constantly erupting, volcanoes. The temperature of ocean waters increases every day. New comets and asteroids arriving and falling more often to Earth, etc. Everything was programmed. Now we know everything, and the main reason, control or liberation of the human race. Subscribe to and share our videos. We will reveal everything, at the right time. Thanks.